Hello everyone. I'm sorry in the original video for some reason all the links were not shown. So this is actually the main reason why I decided to actually record another video. It's going to be really quick. I just want to show you all the links that we have in here. So the first part that we were discussing during our presentation, it's actually the first link in here, which is the slides for the engineering process. It's just a review that you would like to go over with the students. They should know by now just a little bit about the engineering design process, at least the steps. You can talk to them about them. There's a video right here that I found really helpful for the students. It's only 5 minutes and 16 seconds. It's very straightforward and it gives several examples of each one of the steps for the engineering design process. Once you're over with this part, there's a vegetable design process. I'll be right there. And then for the vegetable garden design quiz, if you look in here, the layout, there are two different examples, as I was saying in the video. And there's three different questions that you can actually go over with the students and the whole class, and just to have a discussion as a part of the engagement. Here, exploration, a scenario. I have it right here. This is actually the scenario that I was talking about. The engagement and all the lists right here. I believe this is actually very helpful for the students just to have one document with everything in it, so they don't have to go back and forth in different documents and everything like that. So this is the scenario that I was talking about, the engagement, exploration. This is very important that you show to the students where actually the requirements and the code guidelines are found. Okay, if you want to make it like more visually friendly for them, go ahead and do so. You can make a copy of this document and you can actually just add it the way that you would like to do it. Okay, that you find that is actually the most helpful to the students. You have the CAMI. There's a student copy right here. If you don't have CAMI, there's actually a Google document example. This is actually the same one as here. This is a screenshot. And then this part right here, which I don't think I have open, but I talked about it during the video. This is actually the student version. This is a graph paper that I actually found. If you want to edit this document, feel free to do so. You just have to make a copy, go to insert. After you make a copy, go to insert, go drawing, and then click new. And then you can actually make the edits for this part. Otherwise, you can just tell the students, make the copy for you, change the title, make sure you have the name, the student, and double click right there and make your sketch, your 2D sketch for the housing. Okay, make sure to tell the students to save and close the document. So you have the copy there for the Google document. And then the housing design measurement worksheets. I do remember we were talking about this. This is it. Very simple. Is the student going to use Tinkercad or is it going to use SketchUp? Then you have the color codes, then you have the measurements, everything in there, the house plan, everything. All right, and then the Tinkercad video and the SketchUp video, I'm just going to show you very briefly, but it's basically there. It's an 8-minute video. Let me see if I can actually. Let me go really quick in here. Is it the maximum? I believe not. I'm just trying to speed up in here. So this is actually the way that I prepared the Tinkercad. If you look at the colors, again, it's color coding. It took me a little bit while to kind of understand Tinkercad. It's not impossible. It's just hard at the beginning. If your students do not know how to use Tinkercad, I highly recommend you to give a full class dedicated to Tinkercad with different examples, just for the students to familiarize on this software, okay? Because I truly believe that they're going to have a little hard time at the beginning. All right, so this is for Tinkercad, and then let me see if I can find, the one for SketchUp. The SketchUp video is right here. Let me go ahead and change the speed on this one as well. So you can see it really quick. It's only a 5-minute video. Again, what I like about this one is that you can see the scales, which is going to help you at the end to evaluate the student and grade him, to make sure that they follow the guidelines. And and the codes and the constraints and all the stuff. So I think this one is definitely friendly. It's a friendly user, and I believe if you know your students, you know what they're capable of. If you want them to try first SketchUp until they get used to the whole 3D design using different programs, and then after that the Tinkercad. What I like about Tinkercad is that if you have the 3D printer, it's going to be wonderful to actually just print out the final product using Tinkercad. So you play around however you want to do this part. So this is it. And let me see which other. The think, pair, and share. This is actually just an example of one that I found, and I put it there for you if you want to use it during your lesson. The rubric, it's right here. This is a part that Alicia was actually saying that you can use the blueprints to evaluate this part and the model um, as well, just to evaluate the students using the rubric. Again, you can make a copy and make the edits as necessary. The video for the building part, which I think is super cool because the students are going to have an idea of what they need to do, how they need to do it. Let me actually see if I can speed this one as well really quick. Sorry, you're going to listen to the guy.
Are 24 inches by 32 inches, and that's going to represent 24 feet by 32 feet. Very small house.
Let me actually mute it really quick. But it's really cool that you can show this video to the students, or if they can actually watch it so they can have an idea of what they need to do. Of course, have everything pre-coded for them. Just avoid accidents. Just make sure to go over safety guidelines with them before you do this. And of course, they have to wear their goggles for this part. Okay, that's a hot glue right there. So it's pretty cool. They're gonna enjoy this part definitely. I think this is actually the part that I'm mostly excited about when I actually start this course with the students in this upcoming quarter. So this is it. And let me see if I'm missing another video, but I believe, the open tutor part. Yes, we're having some technical issues about this part. This is actually, let me actually take this off really quick. So you can see open tutor on my perspective. I'm the one actually creating the edits in here. So I actually thank you, Dr. Nye, definitely. We actually wrote together the introduction, the questions, 5 different expectations, and this is actually where it came from. Dr. Nye actually, after we met him, he decided to make the edits in here. So I'm going to talk to him because I believe that something happened in this part that for some reason it's not working now. So probably by this edit, by him adding this edits, it's the reason why it's not working right now. But anyway, this is really cool. Once I actually leave this program, I can just go to Launch. And this is a part that unfortunately is not working, but it's good for the students to go over this, just for them to understand what is it that they're doing during this project. So you can just type right here, but look what is happening right now. Okay, so there's a server error. So I'll let him know about this. That's definitely an issue here. Other than that, thank you so much. Thank you for staying with us, and have a wonderful evening, everyone.